We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Michael Taylor with IQ Development and Construction. And thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So it's so special to me when I get to talk to a homeowner and a builder, no doubt, and hear the process behind this extraordinary outdoor living area.
It certainly was an interesting project in thinking about all the ways that you want to live in a place and how it is going to fit in what was already existing. So I was really excited about it, and we worked it for a long time to get to the right place, because I definitely wanted it to be the place that it has turned into, for sure.
So when you were going through the initial process of the design, what were things that were important to you?
Well, first off, I didn't want it to feel like it was a place that was not connected to my existing house. I wanted it to feel like a natural extension. The second thing was the connection to nature. I wanted it to feel like there was this transparent flow from all the spaces inside and out to all of the things that surrounded it too. So that was really important. And then the third part was really just finding the right person to help me kind of take some of these ideas that I had and turn them into a reality. So that was kind of the initial part of the process. And my wife and I talked for a long time about what we hoped it could be and what we wanted it to be, and kept whittling at it until we found a design and the functionality that we got.
Well, Chad and CDP Architecture, they did a really good job with communication and working with you and making sure that all your needs were met.
It's one of the reasons why I worked with him, because he humored me throughout every part of every idea or every thought. Nothing was shut down, so we could explore it a little bit. And so, even including the bridge over there was the very first design element that we talked about. It was something that he had seen on a different project, and we kind of reimagined it and repurposed it and created something that fit this space and also has some functionality to it. So yeah, I really wanted to find somebody that I could bounce ideas off and could, send stuff back to me so that we could continue to explore what is possible, because that's really what I wanted to do. I really wanted to make something that felt as unique as my home and as this place, and as pretty as everything is. I wanted that.
Well, one of the things I noticed too when I arrived here is that you have very unique spaces and very specific ways to use them. Was that part of the process too, thinking about how do I want to enjoy this space?
It was very purposeful in that when we start thinking about the fact that we were creating this for our families and for the future, we wanted to make sure that there was a place that individual conversations or small groups could go and have a completely different experience and have it separate from the rest of the people that were here. So if they wanted to be in the pergola or down by the spa or actually in the pool or eating. So we wanted to create all these places that, they were all connected and they were all purposeful, but at the same time they were, a little bit of private and a little bit of their own vibe, I guess.
Michael, you're a builder.
Yes.
So you're very picky about who you use. What made you gravitate to CDP Architecture?
Well, Chad and I had an existing relationship, and we had started on another project, and he at least humored me in the creative process so that he kind of could allow me to talk through things. And because we had gone through that relationship the first time, I knew that he was listening and could offer feedback in a way that was valuable to me as a builder, and especially valuable to me as someone that was trying to build something for my family. So it was really important for me to have a relationship with a professional that I could take some of these small ideas that I didn't know how to translate into a reality.
Well, thank you so much, Michael. We really appreciate being
Thank you
at
so
your
much,
home
Kimberly.
today.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.